Pouls Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. With me today, Chef Alex.
Hi.
So we've been away a little bit. We just moved and we've got a new kitchen, not that big, but it is what it is, and I still got more potatoes left over. Today we're going to do a quick video on mashed potatoes. And when I say quick, it's really not that quick. So we're making our Easter dinner today, and yes, don't give me any flack, it's late, but that's because Amy had to work the last couple weekends and she's got this weekend off and we're doing it today. So basically we're going to make this really simple. It doesn't require a whole lot of ingredients, so we're going to make this really easy. So I got these potatoes, and yeah, I probably got more than we need, but you know, whatever. It's not going to be a big deal. Now to make life a little bit easier, we're going to cut these down, and I've got a bowl with water. And this is pretty easy because this is going to make the potatoes deal with the starch. So we're just going to cut this into small pieces, because believe it or not, when it comes time for mashing, this will make life a whole lot easier. I'm not a big, I'm actually, believe it or not, I don't even like mashed potatoes at all. Why? Because my mother is not a good cook. Now you're asking, why am I not peeling them? Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you know anybody that has an issue with low iron, these skins are incredibly rich in iron, and they will help. There's a lot more nutrition value in the skins, and when you peel them, then you're taking away a lot of that value. So, my opinion, don't peel them. We don't peel that. We don't peel carrots either. We wash them. These have been washed, and they're so we're going to cut the potatoes up, and what we're going to do is we're going to let them soak in water. Now, if I don't have enough water here, not a big deal. We're just going to put more water in, but we want to let them soak submerged underwater for about an hour. Then after an hour, we can come back and we can revisit the next steps. So some things you're going to need. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some milk and some fat-free sour cream.
Or low fat.
Or low fat. Why? Because it's just better that way. Now, by taking the time to let these soak, it's going to take the starches right out of it, so it's going to make it better. I want to taste potato. I don't need the starch. We're making a full turkey meal today, and yeah, I'm not going to film the whole turkey meal because I don't think you guys need to see that. And we actually have other videos on Pouls Kitchen to show you how to make a turkey. So there's lots of ways to do it. My suggestion is, if you don't have one, you can get a really cheap turkey roaster. They work great. You just put the turkey in, put your butter, put your seasoning on it, and then walk away, and it works really good. Rather than using your oven, which kind of sucks because using your oven means that you've got the heat going on all day, and then you really have to pay really close attention to it. Other than using a turkey roaster, they're much better. Now, don't have to worry about getting these to bite-sized pieces because, well, they're getting mashed. Now, when it's all done, you can use a food processor or a really good blender to make this really smooth if you want them smooth. But these are mashed potatoes, not cream potatoes, so there is a difference. So I'm going to probably have to add a little bit more water in there, but you see the point in here? They're mostly submerged. They got to be totally submerged though, so you might need to add more water, right? But by letting them sit in here for an hour, it's going to get all the starches out. Now you see all this crap on top here?
Yeah, starch.
That's starch, and that's what you're eating. Now, is it bad for you? Not really, but
it doesn't taste good though.
It doesn't taste great, and you want to eat the potato, and you want to try to make this as less starchy as possible, and this is going to take care of that. Let this sit for an hour, then we're going to come back, we're going to rinse them, and then we're going to start boiling them. And this is not a hard process at all. It's very simple, it's very easy. We're just going to let this soak for about an hour, and then we'll be back. Welcome back. back. So it's been over an hour, and we got Amy back. Say hi.
Hi.
So, ooh, nice. Amy just went and did a last minute thing of shopping. So now we're gonna drain the potatoes. And see how, even after draining, I mean, that's pretty freaking ridiculous. Just looks sick, right? So we're gonna take a minute and just rinse these off. So I'm gonna grab a spatula or spoon or whatever. I'm gonna take it right over to the pot here because basically what we want to do here is when I got this up to boiling point, once this boils, we're gonna move this down to simmer and we're gonna let this simmer for 15 minutes. Like I said, we got a lot going on today because we've got we're having our Easter dinner tonight, and with cooking, if you leave things right till the last minute, then it'll take you forever because you just need too much. All right, so I'm gonna set this here, and then we're gonna worry about our sauce. Why? Because, well, guess what? When you're making your sauce for your potatoes, you want to make sure that they're nice and creamy. Oh, right. The butter went
In the freezer.
in the freezer, okay, and then milk right there. Okay. We're going to make this nice and creamy, and it's going to taste so good. Oh, okay. Give me a second, guys.
You sure you don't need my help?
Don't want your help. You sit back and relax. Except Amy was sick for a little while, and then she had to move and everything else. So I told Amy that Alex and I are gonna take care of this today. So Alex and I are taking care of this today. Now I'm not gonna start making the sauce until about 15 minutes until we're almost ready. Why? Because it's just gonna melt and it's not gonna go well. We don't need to do that. So the big takeaway here, guys, is when that water starts boiling, put it on the simmer and then give it about 15 minutes. When I come back, that's going to be, when I come back, this is going to be, the potatoes are going to be really nice and soft, and then we can drain them again, and then we can start with the sauce, put them in, mix it all together. We're going to put a little bit of sour cream on there. So that's about a quarter of a block of cheese. And then we're going to put some milk in here. Now we're using lactose free. You can use regular milk. You can use regular milk, oat milk, whatever you want. It's not really that important. It just has to be something.
And did you see I got unsalted?
And of course, we don't want salted butter. Thank you, Amy, for mentioning that because that's pretty important. We do not want unsalted, or we do not want salted. We want unsalted. But that's basically it for now. We're gonna wait for this to. To get nice and soft, and then we'll work on this after. And one of the most important things when you're making a big meal, cook. You can reheat after, but just clean as you cook because, well, guess what? It's just going to make life a whole lot better.
Yes.
So we'll be back. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. One small click from you is a big thing for us. We'll be back. Welcome back. So before we go any further, let's hit that like, share, subscribe button. Amy likes to do jumping jacks when you do. It means a lot to her. Amy, we got a lot of likes. Give us a jumping jack. Awesome lady. All right, so the potatoes are done, and Amy's going to be doing the mashing because I won't do it. So now what we're going to do here is I'm going to put this back on the heat. It's off anyways, but we don't need to worry about that. And then I am going to turn this one on here. And then what we're going to do, and
Oh, you're melting that and putting it in.
yeah,
All right.
I'll put that in a minute.
Okay.
We got it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to melt down some butter and some milk. Doesn't matter the portions. And then what I did is I took one shallot and half of a leek, and we cut that up.
Shouldn't I mash it first?
It's gonna go in when you mix it. So Amy's gonna start mashing. Now, is this necessarily the healthiest thing in the world? No, it isn't, but it could be far worse. And like I said, this is for our meal tonight. And for our sour cream, we're gonna dump this in when we're ready to eat. We'll just put a little sour cream with it. We're not actually gonna put it in with it.
Oh.
We'll put it in while we cook. Now our apartment is pretty hot in here today. It's not because of my wife here, but she is pretty hot. But
There.
we got a lot of cooking, and we'll be back to mashing here in a few moments here. Just gotta wait for the butter to melt into this. Now you can use cream if you want. We're just using lactose-free milk. I find that's better and a little bit more efficient. You don't really need to have cream because that's a little heavy anyways. But the butter is the part that makes it a little bit less unhealthy because it is butter. But this does make better mashed potatoes. Just make sure that you're using unsalted, and get a potato masher. They're not expensive. You can get them at the dollar store if you really want to.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really eat a whole lot of mashed potatoes, except for on special occasions. Now, like I said, Amy had to work on Easter, so she missed out, and Amy was pretty upset about that. So, what we're gonna do for Amy is we're just gonna make her mash. We're gonna make her Thanksgiving, or pardon me, her Easter turkey meal today. And that's not hard. I mean, it's just a matter of just mashing it down. Now, if you want, I could take this right now, mixture, put it through a blender, and make it more of a puree. You can do that if you want.
Yeah.
If you want smooth potatoes, but we want mashed potatoes. So, and I tell you, Amy is the queen of it. I don't like mashed potatoes. In fact, I hate them. However, if Amy makes them, I'm good. And it's kind of cheating because I'm the one that's making them today. But we had a little bit of a deal going on, so
And you're doing it different than I would.
a little different.
I would usually add that right in. But this works too.
So sour cream we'll add as a side. But the biggest part here, if you notice, our kitchen is quite a bit smaller than it was in our old place. So we kind of have to do a little bit more of an improvisation.
But we like it here.
I love it here. It's a beautiful building. It's very quiet. It's quaint. It suits what we need. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, there we go, done.
It's also a much newer building.
It's a very new building. So if you look over here, it's
all done.
it's all done. That's it. So how does this look?
Really good.
Looks really good.
Yeah, this is going to taste wonderful. Now when you're done, you can add your salt, you can add your pepper. If you're going to add salt, no salt is the way to go. But that's it. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. We really appreciate you guys. Let's get the message out there so people can learn how to A, make their own meals, and B, make them healthier.
Yeah.
So until next time, stay healthy and have a great day.